my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be quite ready.
Okay. Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Can somebody make sure it's still recording? We good. We live, baby. We live.
I look like I. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go.
Of a new dark age, made more sinister and perhaps more protracted by the lights of perverted sorrow.
Welcome back to Artists Behind the Art. My name is KG, for those of you who don't know me, and this is Max. He is an artist and an entrepreneur as well. And go ahead and tell him a little bit about yourself.
I'm Max, aka Max with an S line. I am an artist, and I spread a positive message through it. And with my music, I just want to motivate and show everybody that it's possible to follow your dreams and reach for the stars.
Okay. All right, I have a few questions for you, so I'm going to go ahead and ask them. What's the biggest problem you feel you've had to overcome so far?
The biggest problem I've had to overcome was probably, honestly, my grandma's death. I feel like it taught me a lot.
Yeah.
And whenever she died, like, some deep shit happened, honestly. Like, it made me fall out with God type shit. Because I was praying, like, for her to stay here, right? Like, I was praying to God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whenever she was at the hospital and shit.
You don't
But,
look like that.
yeah. Yeah, I know. But
Nah, yeah.
I was just so young. I was, like, 8 years old.
Yeah.
So, like, it just made me not believe in him. I was like, damn, like, he didn't answer my prayer, like, because my grandma was like my mom. But that's something I had to overcome, you know, get used to. But I feel like it really just made me the man I am today.
How did you overcome that, do you feel, was like a moment that you really, truly, like, said goodbye to that, like, pain and kind of decided to move forward?
Yeah, I had, like, a really deep dream where I see my younger self, and I just had to leave the past in the past. You know, you got to focus on the present and tomorrow.
Yeah. That's deep that your future self, yourself now, your evolving self is giving your past just future messages, like.
Most definitely. It's
and
crazy,
constantly
man.
always talking to yourself and you get in tune. That's crazy.
Always.
So, what do you enjoy most about being an artist?
Honestly, just getting everybody's reaction from it. I feel like that's pretty dope, because like some people be like, damn, like I felt that, like I feel your lyrics. So like there's a couple people I know that are like rapping right now because I inspired them. Or also there's like other artists that inspired them, but like they'll tell me like, bro, like you really made me want to get on this music shit. Cause like whenever I started making music, I sucked. You feel me? A lot of people thought it was funny, and like I just didn't give a fuck because I love music. You know
like to do it, yeah. You just continue to do it.
I just continue to do it, and
that's super cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of like, I guess, my entrepreneur side.
Yeah.
I feel like when I started, everybody was like, "What are you doing?" and rah rah. And then now, the more I'm doing it, it's like, okay, people are like, you know, people are telling me that I'm inspiring them. People are asking me for advice, and it feels really good. Like, hey, I have that like value to give to people, and that's what you're doing through your music. That's cool. What would you say you dislike the most?
Honestly, nothing. I love being an artist. I love making art. I love connecting with fans and supporters, and you know, people that support the movement, support the boy Max.
Yeah. Hey, with that.
With that sign.
All right. So, if you could change anything about the artist or the viewer's outlook on the artist, what would it be?
Honestly, I wouldn't change nothing. I would let them see me how they want to see me, because deep down inside I know who I am. You know
Okay.
Most definitely.
I have
So
a poem that says that, like that.
Really?
Exact, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
But no, real talk though, because my dad always taught me that too. He's like, not supposed to care what anybody thinks, just do you. And that's real shit. I mean, honestly, you really can't. Like, there's people that try to fit in with people or like do too much other than being themselves.
Right. Instead of just making something
Be
unique
yourself.
and making
Be
it your
unique.
own. Yeah.
Right.
I'm be real, like, coming into, like, I guess my business side, you kind of have to look towards mentors for guidance, you know, and so sometimes that can get, like, caught in the, like, limelight, or is that what it's called, like, the limelight of people wanting you to follow their trend rather than giving you knowledge. And so you start doing it, and then you realize, no, you just want me on your trend. It's not like something unique. You're not letting me build from it. You're not letting me grow from it. You're not letting me become better from it. Like, you just want me on this all giving glory to you type thing. And I didn't agree with that. And so I definitely, I definitely had to discover that you really have to make it all your own, make it all unique. You can pull from different areas and everything, but it really genuinely has to come from you. But yeah.
That's deep. That's real shit, though.
Yeah. So how did you come up with your name, Max, with an at?
Man, so to be honest, like, I remember I was real into, like, this one, like, there's a bunch of rappers that, like, had, like, the dollar sign in the name, right?
Yeah.
Like, ASAP Rocky, Ski Master, Slum God. There's, like, more, Too Short. Like, just a bunch. I always thought that was dope as fuck. And I was like, damn, like, I was gonna use my full name, like, Maximus, like, with a dollar sign, but now I was like, nah. And then, honestly, I was just, like, looking through, like, everything on the fucking keyboard. I seen the ad sign, and I was like, you feel me? It's like an A with a little swirl, so I was like, I just put it in there, and then my homie was like, I was thinking of an Instagram fucking name one day in class. Shout out to my homie Ray Vance. And then he was like, Max with an ad sign or some shit. And I was like, damn, I'm finna make that my motherfucking Instagram name.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, before people call me 3 different names every time they see me. Yeah. Because sometimes they don't know how to pronounce my name.
So I was on Max. I just want to be completely honest. I was like, Matt X. Like, and then I was like, no, it's just Max. Like, it's just Max. Chill out. That's something extra.
Like, there's people that think my name is like, I understand it because my YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But like, people call me Max Raps and I don't really care too much. You feel me? Or they call me like Max or just Max with an ass on it. At first, I didn't even go count. I was like thinking of changing it to Drop Dead Fred.
No, don't do that. Why?
Because it's funny. It's like,
it's funny.
No, like real shit. It's just like, and then like my mom, like one of the movies she showed me whenever I was younger, it was Drop Dead Fred, and that was like one of her favorite movies, and it's just like.
I need a song.
It's deep.
I need a song. Yeah. Could you describe your style for me?
Alright, my style. I don't even know what to call it. Honestly, I just
like, or how about this? Could you like give some examples of like styles that you grab from to kind of make it your own and like make it flow, which you can create?
So like. Are you talking about with my
genres,
music or like
tones, beats?
Okay. So like with the music, honestly, like J. Cole, Erykah Badu, Janae Aiko, Nas. I just listen to a bunch of their music. I grew up on a lot of shit. Like I can't even like I could say some artists, but then it might not even like I have favorite artists. I have like 3 favorite artists, right? Yeah. That's J. Cole, Tupac, Nas. Those are my top 3. Okay. But there's other artists like I fuck with heavy, like Kurt Cobain, Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's a bunch. Okay. Like honestly, just different genres. But with the music, I just feel like music is there to be inspired. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like listening to your music too, like you're able to really incorporate a lot of that together. And I feel like it's very unique. I think that's why people are very intrigued with your music. Sometimes I feel like you get like shocked by it. Sometimes when you talk about it, you're like, oh my God. And I'm like,
yeah, it's like crazy. Like, I don't know, because like last year, people knew me. Like, I feel like a lot of people have always known me my whole life. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Especially from like the area we're from.
Yeah, it's small over here. So like, everybody just knew me type shit. I started rapping. More people like, knew me, but it was more like it's that kid who can't rap. Yeah. It was like on some like when I first started rapping, so people knew me by that. And then whenever I started buzzing, like people like would start
They were
going up
really
to me
messing
at
with it.
school, like dudes I didn't even know.
That's
like
crazy.
shout out, like don't be afraid to come up to me,
Yeah.
like at all. Just come up to me if you fuck with my music. I want to meet you. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how you're
Yeah.
doing, all that good shit, because I feel like, you know, they're the reason why I'm even able to do something like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
They're my listeners. They're the ones that are listening to
They're
that
putting
shit.
you out there.
That's
They're
why I
putting your
fuck with
message
them the
out there.
heaviest,
Yeah.
right?
So if you didn't ever tap into your like artistic side, what do you think you'd be doing right now?
I would be hooping for sure.
Hooping, yeah.
I would be hooping because I love basketball. I still hoop to this day because it's just like basketball was my first love. Like music was always there too for sure, but basketball was just something like I would be outside every day, like playing with my brothers, cousins. They would always push me. They're always older than me, so they would be better and shit. So like I had to really, I would come for the next. Like I always try to be better than them.
Yeah.
So it just pushed me to do that. But yeah, I would probably do that for sure.
Heck
Basketball, or honestly, I would want to learn something like with cooking and stuff. Cause my dad, man, shout out my pop, my boy chef for real.
My
Like,
family can chef it
he
up.
always told me, he was like, you should go to culinary school. Like,
Yeah.
but nah, that shit would be dope. So probably that, like open my
Yeah.
own restaurant or some shit with the family.
Heck yeah. I keep telling my family to open a restaurant. I'm telling you, my family could
Yo, a lot of Mexican families, a lot of families in general, like traditional food,
cook,
like
yeah.
home cooked. Oh my god.
You good in the kitchen?
Blessing.
Call me.
Anything.
So a question about your songs. Which one would you say was one of your most favorite to create?
One of my most favorite was probably The Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Matrix for sure, because I had a dream. I told you about the astral projection.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So right whenever we were making that, I was with my brother Michael and my producer and engineer Track. Shout out Track. And we're just talking about some woke shit. That's what really inspired the song as well, because I had this dream, I had the idea, I heard the beat, I was like, ugh, I was just flowing on it. I remember it too, like I was just freestyling, I just started writing with it. Like, it was just something different. I knew
It started flowing out of you.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna pop.
Do you feel like you had like that spiritual guidance? Like,
honestly, yes, because it just all came together. I was looking to make like a woke song. I wanted to make a woke song to free people's minds, because like because I feel like nowadays with music, a lot of people are just talking about the same shit, materialistic shit, which really don't matter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Elevate our minds.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, and honestly, after that, like, I just seen how sad it was too, especially with my generation.
Yeah.
So I really want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to wake people up, because I remember having my spiritual awakening, and man, I just got in another mode and I became more inspired. And
yeah, the more you like are receptive to it and like accepting of it and like just allowing it to flow into you, the easier it kind of becomes to just get onto the reality you want and choosing happiness for yourself and continuing. Like, it's a battle, of course. Like, it's not always easy. It's not easy. But I even was saying that today. I posted something on my Instagram and the caption was talking about like a professional doesn't make it look hard. They make it look easy. Like, you have to master. That means you're mastering something. Like, you know, so it might look easy, but it's not. Like, it's gonna be challenge and trial and error and everything.
oh yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah. I mean, we kind of talked about this, about the artists like you really enjoy. So, any artist, if you could collab with them, who would it be?
All right, I'm gonna give you 4.
4?
I'm gonna give you 4.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you 4.
You have to give me a why then for everyone.
All right, for sure.
Right.
J. Cole, because he saved my life on some real shit.
Yeah.
With his song "Love Yours," he really saved my life, and just like I feel like Cole would really be preaching to me through his music and give me different perspectives. It's always good to have different perspectives on, you know, people's lives and see what they went through, because sometimes you might overlook a situation in your life when somebody got it worse, you know what I'm saying?
You could truly learn
you
from
could
them,
learn some shit from some people.
They have a lot of value.
Yeah, most definitely. That's the beauty of music, man. And another artist, for sure, Janae Aiko, because that's my mom's favorite artist. And that's one of my favorite artists as well. And I remember just being younger, just listening to her music in the backseat, just like, just feeling all the waves, just like, you feel me?
Heck yeah.
Like, and then
all the waves,
sure,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? You can just feel the vibrations. But no, alright. So, number 3, he's dead. But we'll make a fire-ass song. Bob Marley.
Yeah.
I'll make a song with Bob Marley.
That'd be cool. What about like some of his like family now?
Oh yeah, like
Skip
Damian Marley.
Damian,
Marley. Yeah. I'll do something with them for sure too, but man. They're legends too, don't get me wrong, but just, man, I grew up on Bob Marley too. My grandma was always playing Bob Marley. Number 4 would be Nas, because my brother Abraham actually showed me Nas, and I just looked at rap different because that's actually J. Cole's favorite rapper, but Nas, man, like J. Cole's cool too, but Nas is a storyteller.
Yeah.
Like, he's a storyteller for sure.
Lyricist.
And I just, on some crazy shit. Like, he's like Cole. Like, I exactly see, like, Cole looking up to him the most, like, becoming something like that. And one day I'm going to be better than both of them.
Okay! Say that. Manifesting that. It's done.
Until the idols become the rivals. But respect.
Yeah.
Facts, it's real shit.
That's cool. That's cool to hear those vibes, too. So, like, I mean, where would you say you get some of your... I mean, I guess some of the inspiration comes from artists, but what else would you get inspiration from? What do you normally do?
I get inspiration normally from things around me. Like, I go outside in nature, you know, really see what's out there. Either, like, my family, man. My family really just inspires me to do better.
Yeah.
Honestly, I could say that. Or just... It's weird, bro. Sometimes I'll have, like, past visions of, like, my younger self. Like, because I remember all the goals I used to have for myself when I was younger. And, like, whenever I slip up, like, I just hear my younger self in my head. Like, you feel me? Can't let them down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's cool. Really, really trusting yourself and keeping yourself on your toes. There's a lot of discipline to hold yourself accountable. Like, takes a lot of discipline, so that's cool. And I can see you're doing it. I mean, you just be putting your music out there. Continuing to work on it and everything. What is some advice you give to inspire some other artists?
I would say, be yourself, keep going. Don't listen to anybody what they say, you know, about your music. Like, critics really don't matter at the end of the day. Just write whatever's in your heart, whatever you desire, whatever you want to do with your music. You can even, listen to rappers that talk about nothing that just make sounds and mumble. Like, it's still a type of energy. Still expressing themselves. That's why I fuck with it. Like, even though, like, I be on my lyrical shit. Sometimes I don't even be knowing what, like, Kodak be saying. I'm like, like, there's this one song where he's like, chop, sorry, ready. And I'm like, I don't know what he's saying, but you just feel it.
Yeah, so, like, what else could you tell, like, these artists to do to stay inspired and to stay motivated? Like, maybe leave a notepad everywhere, like, I was talking to one of my girls about that. She kind of said something similar, just being on a schedule. What would you say works for you, or some tips?
Okay. Freestyle at all times of the day. Like, real shit. When you taking a shit, when you folding clothes on your bed, when you laying down before you go to sleep. Shit. Yeah. Whenever, any occasion, you really just got to freestyle. Because once you freestyle, like, it's just going to help you write music better. Also, a lot of your rappers be off beat, so whenever you hop up on a beat, do your hums first, you know what I'm saying? Help you get on beat. I would say
kind of harmonize
too.
With what you're working with.
Harmonize what you're working with. Also,
play with it.
Make a notebook, like, with goals, most definitely. And just try to work on hooks a bunch, because hooks doesn't always make the songs, because there's songs with no hooks. But I feel like the hook, it
gets a lot of attention.
It does, though.
It matters.
And hooks, man, I'm gonna tell you, whenever I first started rapping, I could not write no motherfucking hook. Yeah. Like, the first good hook I wrote was for Chase the Clouds. I wrote that whole song.
I still love that song.
Drew wrote, like, I think, like, 2 sentences. It was, like, a line. But it's because this was when she first started making music.
Yeah. And you were just flowing with
Drew.
it?
Like, we're actually on FaceTime. We're high as fuck. I was like, you need to hop on the song, like, cause she had just finished singing. I was like, you need to hop on the song, like, what the hell? Like, you got talent, you feel me? Like, if I could sing like that, bro,
that
like,
song
I'll
is
be
so
hitting them
fire.
high notes.
I have so many friends listening to that.
I'm telling you, like, it's just been everywhere. Shout out to everybody that fucks with my music. Shout out to your friends, for real.
Yeah, shout out my little cousins. There was one that was like, oh my God.
Shout out her little cousin. What happened?
We're ready? Alright, so, that's some great advice you give to other artists. What are sometimes like you feel like you've been fully in your zone and like truly motivated to get in that position to just kind of flow with your music?
Honestly, I just think about my family. They really inspire me. Or I like to light up some sage too, or manifest before. I feel like that really gets me in my zone. And just
like
knowing,
calling on good energy.
Yeah, or like sometimes I have like a topic I want to write about or a story I want to tell that happened in my life. But some other times it just be off the dome, but it be real shit.
Right.
Be real shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anything I rap is written by me, and it tells a story about my life, or it might not tell a story about my life if I'm touching in on a story inside my head, a subject to describe something like Pac, like how he did Brenda's Got a Baby.
Yeah. Like
Something
telling
like
a story to describe
right.
a feeling or emotion or thought that you had, a thought process.
Yes, ma'am.
That's cool. So last question, what do you think about in the shower?
I think about my goals, and sometimes I don't even think about nothing. I just be listening to music, honestly, like
get your head straight, get it cleared a little.
Yeah, or sometimes I might even meditate. Just close my eyes and just let everything sink in. Or honestly, just might think about the things I'm grateful for. Sometimes, do you ever go into like those, like, I don't even know what to call them, but like where you're thinking about some shit, but you just like space out, like, you know,
like you're zoned out, like you're daydreaming?
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I constantly catch myself daydreaming, especially throughout the day. I think especially in the shower though, that's just a moment where you like, you know, you gotta prepare, you're thinking of what you gotta do when you get out. Right. What you want to wear, you know, like I think those are like as big as they don't seem, like they kind of are, like, you know, like what's the weather like, you know, you think about so many different things and you're processing so much, I feel like, in that time in the shower. And so just to see your thought process on that's really cool. And to see that you're putting positive energy when you're doing that, because a lot goes through your mind throughout that. This is Artist Beyond the Heart. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I thank all of the viewers, subscribers, everybody who's been tuning in with us. It's been all because of all of you. Y'all have been an inspiration to us as we keep trying to inspire y'all. So keep going, keep pushing. The description will be down below. Like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts.
Real quick, I just want to say it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
And to everybody out there, I hope y'all doing good. Stay positive, stay blessed. Check out my music, link in the description. Check me out.
Lately I've been so woke. The way we living in today, baby, it's cold. Watch for them rattlesnakes, they'll leave you stone cold. But this shit get old for the 3D world. Lately that's what I'm on. I'm driving on the way home. Nostalgia from the past might catch you as you grow. Looking at the moon, whoa. And follow me where I go. As I'm moving on the road, baby, I could moon, whoa. She said that I'm a player. I just like the smooth toe. I might call you back tomorrow. Because you think I don't
think you want to manifest.
I don't need
written on the scripture. If it was written on the wall, would you understand that I'll fuck them out? We gon'
What do you mean? I ask everybody this question. It's never this hard. It was just funny because what you said. You know what he said? Okay.
I remember that.
I said,
Maybe it's because I said, have you ever drunk accidentally in the shower?
I ain't never.
Stuck up in that water. It's what I'm doing. Walking in the bliss room cold. I pray you wake up out of soon. Trust me, I've been in the breath. Cool nice afternoon. My notebook keep me warm. Now 03 young king named Max is born. My raps is on. My family man knowing I'm a star. Shining from before. All along I finally woke up out my shell. Hope anxiety a bitch while you stuck up like some railroad. Life is what you make it, and excuses are like assholes. That's what my father had told me.
ASMR.
So give me game and leave me up in the perspectives about his was adolescent.
What we gonna do, go to the camera and guard?
Wake up better than the
Go on, I'm sorry.
so I can feel a high presence. I lean
I knew it.
It's because you made me forget it.